Capital Markets. She joins me now from Rhode Island. Helima, great to have you on the show. What do you make, first of all, of the EU's plan to kind of cap the price of natural gas from Russia? Do you think it will ease pressure on consumers here?
I mean, the key thing is that we don't have a lot of Russian natural gas going into Europe at the moment. And the question is, are we going to see, further reductions beyond Nord Stream 1? Will they potentially, close down flows through Ukraine? Will they potentially take offline Turk Stream? And so I do think that the question about capping Russian gas into Europe will depend really on efficacy, how much Russian gas will be going into Europe going forward. And then that's the broader question is, again, how much additional supplies can Europe get if we have a colder than expected winter? Right now, Europe has done well in building up storage. Countries like Germany have proceeded very quickly with building out LNG regasification infrastructure, but we don't have a lot of additional supplies to make up for Russian gas if it is a full cutoff scenario.
Yeah, and like you said, Helima, I mean, Germany, Europe's biggest economy, has done particularly well in trying, of course, to boost its stock in terms of gas. But, as we were saying, Gazprom, of course, shutting off Nord Stream 1 pipeline happened on Friday. How much, explain to our viewers, Helima, how much impact, if at all, that has on Europe's ability to prepare, like you said, for winter, if it's going to be a blistering one?
I mean, this was pretty well telegraphed. I mean, you had Fatih Birol from the IEA months ago warning that Europe should prepare for a complete Russian gas cutoff. I mean, gas has been the political weapon of the Russians in terms of how they play geopolitics. If you look at Russian revenue, they are far more dependent on oil revenue than gas revenue. So I do think that part of the reason why you had the Germans move so quickly with the build out of LNG infrastructure. Remember, before the crisis, gas was not even in the European taxonomy. The fact that you've had Germany move this quickly in terms of LNG infrastructure build out speaks to, I think they saw the threat that was coming from Russia.
Yeah, trying to disrupt, of course, Europe trying to disrupt that dependency that we've had for so long on Russian gas. As you've known, Helima, here in the UK, the new Prime Minister, Liz Truss, has spent much of a kind of an inaugural speech outside 10 Downing Street, really addressing kind of the energy crisis, the energy crunch, telling Brits kind of that we're going to weather the storm. She's got a lot of work ahead for her. How bad do you think it will get for Britain, given the inflation, the economic picture, as well as obviously dependency on gas here?
I mean, the question is going to be, how much is it going to have to cost governments in terms of subsidies to shield consumers from the impact of rising energy prices? And again, a lot's going to depend on what happens if it is a colder than expected winter. I mean, I was just in Norway for the ONS conference, and a number of European leaders just kept coming out and saying, we've got this if we stick together. Again, they pointed to storage levels, they pointed to infrastructure build out, but we are already having industrial curtailment. We're already having companies pull back, particularly energy intensive industries in terms of output. Fertilizer producers, aluminum producers, and we're not even at winter yet. So again, if we have a milder winter, I think we'll get through this. But if it's a cold winter, there are going to be really, really tough budgetary choices made by leaders and tough choices in terms of which industries get gas and which ones have to go without.
Yeah, we shall see, of course, what package of measures the Liz Truss announces here. But what I've been hearing from people up and down the country is that they have to make the decision between eating and heating. Helima, Croft, appreciate it. Thank you very much. Well, have Britain